One of the worst things that can happen when you buy new property is you find out the hard way that you have major flooding issues. So I want to show you what I do when I'm looking at property before I even decide to go view the property itself. And it's not that hard to do. I'll show you step by step. So first, you select the property you think you're interested in. I go directly to the map section. I zoom out a bit and examine the lot lines. I look for creeks, streams, drains, large bodies of water. I personally also look to see if subdivisions are being developed nearby or if there are large cities, because I don't necessarily want to be right up against them. You can tell by the dark green patches where there's actually water flowing, usually. So then I copy the address. I open up a web browser, search, and then I copy paste that into the browser. I scroll down until I find Redfin, because Redfin almost always has a map that shows the flood factor, which goes from 1 to 10. This property has a 1 out of 10 chance of flooding, which is very, very, very small. So it says minimal chance of any water reaching a building this year. So I like to look at it. I do like to zoom out. I do like to see if there is flooding all around the area. And I want to make sure that I actually have an escape route if I needed to get out. And then I do like to zoom in to see where the building is in relation to the water that I see. That's the first things that I do. Make sure there's no flooding. Then I'll scroll down. I know some houses are so pretty inside, or some houses are so crazy inside and you got to fix them up. But I look to see, is there a basement? And then I try to view the floors, the corners, the sides. I'm looking for water damage. I'm looking for standing water. I'm looking for, sometimes the pictures will leave a shop vac or a sweeper. Sometimes you'll see a sump pump in the basement in the photos. Sometimes you'll see water damage on the furnace or the hot water heater. Sometimes you'll see damage on the walls or walls that were actually fixed foundation-wise. And if I like the house, I can check it out when I visit there in person. I also like to come out and do consultations for homeowners who are considering property, or if you have purchased property and you would like to know what you have in the ground and where the best places are for gardens and orchards and things like that. So feel free to contact me, Tammy Lowe, the Lazy Northern Gardener. Learn and grow some more. And happy house hunting.